8 years ago, Henry stole my son. Now I know it's Pete. I followed him to New York where Justin's hiding him. My plan? Get close to Justin, get Pete back. But New York's got more secrets than I bargained for. My mother, Yvette, has a past I never knew, and a woman in Central Park claims to know everything. Who is she? What did she mean? Justin's suspicious, and I'm starting to feel things I shouldn't. Can I make him trust me? Can I even trust myself? Will I get my son back? Would you like to meet your family? Family. The word felt like a trap, a weapon. Part of me wanted to vanish, to erase this encounter, but the other part, the part that had lived in the shadows, fueled by unanswered questions, screamed for answers. I'm Melissa, Simon Anderson's wife. Simon is your mother's brother, your uncle. That makes you our niece. My breath hitched. My uncle? A family? A sudden sharp image of Justin flickered in my mind. He'd warned me about trusting too quickly. My name is Nora, and this is Cherry, my daughter. Melissa's eyes softened, but I saw a flicker of something else, something I couldn't quite place. Your grandmother. She longs to see your mother. She would be overjoyed to meet you. I don't know, I said, my voice tight. I need time. Cherry tugged at my hand. Ice cream, Mama? Melissa smiled, a bit too brightly. Of course, sweetheart. I knelt, holding Cherry's gaze. We're going to meet, family, but stay close, okay? Cherry nodded, her eyes wide. Okay, Mama. The Anderson home was opulent, suffocating. Simon's eager welcome felt rehearsed. I was a puzzle piece they were trying to fit, but the image was unclear. You look just like her, Simon said, his eyes searching mine. Mom is waiting, Melissa said, her voice strained. Mrs. Anderson, blind and frail, sat in a rocking chair. Nora, she whispered, her voice trembling. You have your mother's voice. Where have you been? I didn't know about you, I said, my voice flat. Cherry ran to her, a bright spot in the tension. Hi, Grandma. Mrs. Anderson embraced Cherry, tears streaming down her face. My sweet child. Then she reached for me. May I hold your hand? I hesitated, then placed my hand in hers. You feel just like her, she whispered. Later, in my mother's untouched room, I dialed solo. Solo. I need everything on Simon Anderson, Melissa Anderson, and Cheryl Anderson. And Justin Hunt. Find out if and how he knows them. Harmonia Pharmaceuticals. Clean. Too clean, Solo said, his voice laced with suspicion. Justin's been seen with Simon. He's been asking questions around town too. What's going on? They're my family, I said, my voice tight, but something's off. And Justin, he's involved. Damn, be careful, Nora. You know Justin plays his own game. Always, I said, hanging up. A painting crashed to the floor, revealing a hidden letter. If you're reading this, I've done what I must. Ian Smith, I owe you the biggest apology. Ian Smith? The name was a dead end. Mrs. Anderson stood in the doorway. Nora. Grandma, I said, offering a small smile. She handed me a locket, your mother's. Inside, a faded picture of my mother. Why? I asked. Because you belong, she said, her voice soft. A few days passed. The Anderson home felt less like a trap, more like home. Cherry was thriving, and Mrs. Anderson seemed lighter. Would you mind if I looked at Grandma's medical files? I asked Melissa. Of course, she said, handing me the folder. After reviewing the files, I made a decision. I'll be back later, I told Cherry. Be good. That night, I went to Mrs. Anderson's room. Grandma, I said. Say it again, she whispered. Grandma, come sit, she said. I think I have a medicine that might help you see, I said. You're like her, she said, smiling. Always helping. I trust you, she said, taking the medicine. Good night, Grandma, I said. Good night, Nora. As I was trying to fit into my new family, he found out that I was in New York. He picked up his phone and dialed his most trusted resource, Chester, Justin said, his voice tense. I want you to find out what she is up to. Why is she in New York? Sure, Chester replied. He hung up. His gaze drifted to a photo on the dashboard. A young boy, smiling. I won't let them take you, he whispered. The next morning, Cheryl arrived, bright and friendly. It's so nice to finally meet you, Nora, Cheryl said, smiling warmly. I'm Simon's daughter. Hi, Cheryl, I replied, my eyes narrowing slightly. Simon's phone vibrated. Justin Hunt, he said, his eyes hard. I'll be back. Melissa noticed my tension. Do you know Ian Smith? I asked. She froze, her eyes widening. Cheryl's panicked voice echoed through the house. Mom! Dad! Grandma won't wake up! Her eyes, they're swollen. The Anderson Villa, once a place of hesitant welcome, now felt like home shrouded with secrets. My family, my mother's family, were a puzzle I was determined to solve. But with every piece I put in place, the image grew more distorted, more dangerous. And now, Grandma's eyes, swollen and red, a direct result of the medicine I gave her. Had I trusted too quickly? Had I made a terrible mistake? Who was Ian Smith? And what did my mother owe him? And most importantly, what was Justin protecting? And why was he so desperate to keep his son hidden? What had I unleashed by walking through those doors? And what price would we all pay for the truth?